Style Lab is going to be a little different because I want to talk about my inspiration for the spring and summer season. I lumped them together. And what I have in my wardrobe that could lean towards this inspiration that I'm going towards. And then perhaps maybe talk a little bit about how I plan on getting my wardrobe to that when my no buy is over. So to start off with, we're going to light our candle. My inspiration, and it would seem like they're completely opposite, and in some ways they are, is Erdem. That is floral, that is lace collars, more intricate, ornate details, colorful. The Max Mara collection, this is more French Riviera. This is more minimal, more elegant, but both, the intersection between both is craftsmanship, femininity, and glamour. And so I like that. Feminine, my personal style is feminine, glamorous, and refined. And I think these two show two different ways to do it. And that's what I want to do this spring and summer. Some days, because I'm feeling like I want to do, not every day have something more ornate or detailed, but sometimes I want to have something ornate and more detailed this spring and summer. Maybe have one item that is a print and the other item that is not. But either way, I'm going to go a little bit into more detail about each collection. Do you guys see this collar? So I don't have any collar like this, but I'm going to go to Etsy and see if, which I'm sure I could find, like a nice French collar and add that perhaps to maybe a dress that I have. I love a trench or any kind of coat and outerwear. Dresses are my first love, outerwear next. And the details of this coat, the florals, and it looks this way on the back as well. I just love this. You can see the lace detailing at the bottom. So finding something that is more prints, more lace. I do have something that is lace. Of course, it doesn't have the printed part, but I'll show you guys what I have right now. So I have this duster, a lace duster that one of my friends bought for me, Marianella, a while ago. I've had it for a while, and I just love this. Every time I wear this in the spring and summer, I feel so feminine, so dainty. Like, I just love it. And I just usually wear it open as an extra layer outerwear piece. I usually wear it with like a crop top and some high-waisted trousers, and I add this on top for more like femininity and whimsy elegance. So yes, I love the way this looks. Very much, if you guys are new to my channel, I'm very much into like period films. And so again, like the Pride and Prejudice look, Jane Eyre, they always had to have some sort of outer coat. I don't know if that's started my obsession with, I shouldn't say obsession because that sounds dramatic, but like dresses and an outerwear piece. That might be where it comes from. I don't know, because my mom loves all that. My mom and her sisters and my grandmother, that's who introduced me to all of those, to Emily Bronte, Charlotte Bronte, the book, you know, Jane Austen, Jane Eyre, Anna Green Gable. All these, all women in my family are really into all of that. So this has affected my style. So say all that to say that the movies you watch, the books you read, these things can affect your style. Look, 19. Do you see this coat? This coat is fabulous. It's very detailed. I'm going to pop up some pictures that they show on the website so you can see. This is an embroidered denim coat. It doesn't look like denim, but it is. We have the different collar, the Erdem patch that the Ateliers put on. This is a fab coat. So I have thought about, I want to recreate this coat, something similar, like of course inspired by. No, by means can I do something like Erdem. Erdem is so detailed and so ornate, and their ateliers are so good that it's very much like they're one of one. So, and it's such a, it's a luxury brand, so that's not something that's something that my taste appreciates, but my bank account cannot align with it. So that's that. Oh, there's just so many good looks, really. Look 27. Do you guys see this dress? I love a maxi dress. Hello, maxi. I love maxi dresses. And this is just so beautiful and detailed. This like light, almost like sea foam green with the pink, the embroidery. Then we have a trench coat on top. Yes. But it's floral, it's detailed, it's embroidered. It's so fabulous. Like, I don't have hardly any embroidery pieces. Do you see this silk maxi dress? This is fabulous. This is so beautiful. So elegant. And she's chocolate. I'm chocolate. This pink will be such a vibe. She has this lime green. It looks like a bow on it. I love it. I'm definitely going to try to recreate something similar. That's what I love about this particular Erdem collection. It's very ornate. It's colorful. We have cotton, silks, lace, all of the beautiful things that add to a feminine, refined, and I enjoy them so much. Now, on the Converse side of things, we have kind of the opposite side of the spectrum. We have the Max Mara 2023 collection. Cropped, like I said, almost like mock neck turtleneck t-shirt with a linen high-waisted skirt, and that is so cute. It's elegant, it's simple, you can add more if you want. And that's the thing, as we get more into the summer, I am more like, I just want to be flowy, effortless, elegant, still very feminine and ethereal. I like to feel like that in the spring and summer especially. For the Max Mara collection, there were a couple of sets. So I do have sets. I love a cord set. The cord set is a one and done. I did a video I wouldn't say a long time ago, but I think last spring, summer, or a couple months ago about your one and dones. That's a dress, that's a jumpsuit, that's cord sets. Anything that you can just put on and you're already clothed and then you just have to add accessories without thinking about it, that's your one and done. So this is, of course, I got them out the bin because we're transitioning from winter to spring and summer. So I have not ironed these. These are linen from Banana Republic, and then it has the matching top to go with it. And I love this set. So cute. I've worn it during the day. I'm hanging out with friends. I've worn it at night with some heels, with the hubs on a date. Something that I want to do is I need to find a good tailor, because a good tailor can, and maybe it's more than just a tailor. A tailor, I don't know how else to put it, but I think that they can help me craft some of the things that I have in my mind. And of course, especially with the Erdem, when something is so ornate, there's not a way to be, because they're so ornate, they're a one of one. So there's no way I could have that same exact look unless I buy the actual Erdem item, which, hello, we can't do that. That's expensive. We can't do that yet. That's maybe down the line. But I can get an inspired look by taking some of the nuances from their collection and inspiring, and then let it inspire how I dress. Every Thursday I have a Substack where I write about fashion and style. I'm going to write more about how I plan on the details, about how I plan on incorporating Erdem into my spring summer collection. So if you're interested in more detail about that, then make sure you read that. I do have some jewelry that I think is similar to a similar vibe of Erdem. I do have this brooch. So Erdem has just one like bloom That's the flower that they're using, because the pre-spring used was a botanist, I think a German botanist. So I have this from Zara. It's super old. Like, I'm talking about, I got this in college sometime and I still wear it. So this is a brooch. This will give me that same or a similar vibe. And last but not least, I have a necklace. This is also from Banana Republic. Super old. So this is, do you see this? It's a beautiful blue bib necklace. And this is how it looks. Do you see how gorgeous this is? So yes, I'm gonna wear this. I might not wear it exactly, you know, with something like this. Who knows? We'll see. These are just some of the things I'm thinking about for spring, summer. So this is a different kind of style lab, but I think it's important to also think about the direction that you're going in this spring, summer. Take some time to be inspired. And you could be inspired by anything. I just showed you my 2 inspirations. And one inspiration I have just about every summer, because I have not been able to accomplish it yet, is the way that Grace Kelly looks in To Catch a Thief. She looks so fabulous in that. And that's also, she's on the French Riviera. She plays this character Francine, and they're rich. And she thinks that Cary Grant is in that movie. His name is Robbie the Cat. Or Roby the Cat. They think he's a thief, but is he really? So hence the title, To Catch a Thief. But anyway, she looks fabulous and elegant in that movie, and her outfits to me are so so worthy of being inspired by, even in 2026 for me. So those are my 3 inspirations for this season. I will pop them up so you can see them. It's gonna be Ardem Spring Summer Pre-Spring and Spring Summer Collection 2025, Max Mara 2023 Runway, and then To Catch a Thief's Grace Kelly when she plays Francine in that movie. So those are my 3 inspirations. So for this spring summer season, that's what I'll be trying to accomplish. Comment down below. Let me know, like, what are your inspirations for the spring and summer season? How do you plan to accomplish some of your inspiration? How do you plan to acquire that? I would love for you guys to even show me some pictures. Like, stylette, where are the pictures? I need to know. I need to see. Also, let me know, would you guys like a live or something soon so we can connect? Anyway, bye stylists. Remember, it's not always about what you have, but how you work what you have. In this particular episode, we didn't style anything, but we just got some inspiration. So that's what I want you to do. Think intentionally and plan before we just buy. Alright, bye stylists. If you like this video, then make sure you check out a previous video. In that style lab, we actually do style some items for the spring summer. So I'll see you ladies over there.